Blackwood Penitentiary, a name that sends shivers down the spine of anyone who hears it. This foreboding structure, with its towering walls and iron gates, has a history steeped in mystery and terror, a name whispered in fear. The mere mention of Blackwood is enough to make even the bravest souls tremble. It is a place where the line between the living and the dead is blurred, where the echoes of the past still linger in the air. A place shrouded in darkness. The shadows seem to move on their own, and the air is thick with an oppressive sense of dread. It is as if the very walls of the penitentiary are alive, watching, waiting. Built in 1888, it held the country's most brutal criminals. Men and women who had committed unspeakable acts were confined within its cold stone walls. The prison was designed to break the spirits of those who were sent there, and it succeeded all too well. Now it stands empty, abandoned, or so they say. The official records state that Blackwood was closed down in the early 1900s, but the locals tell a different story. They say that the prison is far from empty, that it is still home to the restless spirits of those who died within its walls. Legends speak of a warden, driven mad by the darkness he controlled. He was a man who took pleasure in the suffering of others, and his cruelty knew no bounds. It is said that he would wander the cell blocks at night, his footsteps echoing through the halls as he searched for new victims. They say he haunts the cell blocks seeking revenge. The warden's spirit is said to be one of the most malevolent entities within Blackwood, and those who have encountered him speak of a cold, unrelenting presence that fills them with an overwhelming sense of fear. Cold spots, disembodied voices, and spectral apparitions are just a few of the reports from those who dared to enter. Visitors have described feeling an icy chill that seeps into their bones, hearing whispers that seem to come from nowhere, and seeing shadowy figures that vanish as quickly as they appear. Tonight, I step across the threshold, alone. Armed with only a flashlight and a camera, I'm determined to uncover the truth behind the legends. I can feel the weight of the prison's history pressing down on me as I take my first steps into the darkness. I'm here to face the darkness, to uncover the truth. As I move deeper into the prison, the air grows colder, and the silence is broken only by the sound of my own footsteps. I can feel eyes on me, watching from the shadows, and I know that I'm not alone. The stories of Blackwood Penitentiary are more than just tales told to scare children. They are a chilling reality that I'm about to experience firsthand. The cells are small and claustrophobic, with rusted bars that seem to close in on you. Each one tells a story of pain and suffering, of lives destroyed by the harsh conditions and brutal treatment. The walls are covered in graffiti, the desperate messages of prisoners long gone. The hallways are long and dark, with flickering lights that cast eerie shadows on the walls. Every creak and groan of the old building sends a shiver down my spine, and I can't shake the feeling that I'm being followed. The deeper I go, the more oppressive the atmosphere becomes. I come across the old prison chapel, a place that was once meant to offer solace to the inmates. Now, it is a scene of desolation, with broken pews and shattered stained glass windows. The air is thick with a sense of despair, and I can almost hear the echoes of prayers that went unanswered. The solitary confinement cells are the most harrowing of all. These tiny, windowless rooms were designed to break the spirit of even the most hardened criminals. The walls seem to close in on you, and the silence is deafening. It is easy to see how someone could lose their mind in a place like this. Outside, the prison yard is overgrown with weeds, a stark contrast to the meticulously maintained grounds of the past. The once bustling area is now silent and still, a haunting reminder of the lives that were lost within these walls. The infirmary is a place of particular horror. The decaying beds and rusted medical equipment tell a story of neglect and suffering. It is said that many prisoners died here, their cries for help going unanswered. The air is thick with the scent of decay, and I can almost hear the moans of the dying. The kitchen, once a place of sustenance, is now a scene of desolation. Rusted utensils and broken appliances are all that remain of what was once a bustling hub of activity. The walls are stained with the remnants of meals long past, and the air is heavy with the scent of rot. The library, a place that was meant to offer a respite from the harsh realities of prison life, is now a forgotten relic. Dusty books line the shelves, their pages yellowed with age. The silence is oppressive, and I can almost hear the whispers of prisoners who sought solace in these pages. The showers, a place of vulnerability and fear, are now a scene of decay. Broken tiles and rusted pipes are all that remain of what was once a place of daily routine. The air is thick with the scent of mildew, and I can almost hear the echoes of prisoners' voices. The guard tower, once a symbol of authority and control, is now a crumbling ruin. Broken windows and rusted metal are all that remain of what was once a place of power. The view from the top is a haunting reminder of the lives that were controlled and confined within these walls. As I make my way back to the entrance, I can't help but feel a sense of relief. The rusted gates that once held so many lives captive now stand as a testament to the passage of time. The stories of Blackwood Penitentiary are more than just legends. They are a chilling reminder of the darkness that can exist within the human soul. As I leave Blackwood Penitentiary behind, I can't shake the feeling that I have only scratched the surface of its dark history. The prison may be abandoned, but the spirits of those who suffered within its walls are still very much alive. The Phantom Prisoner of Blackwood Penitentiary is a story that will continue to haunt me, a reminder of the darkness that lies just beneath the surface of our world. The old iron gates creak open, their sound echoing through the desolate corridor. The noise is almost unbearable, a harsh reminder of the countless souls that have passed through these gates, never to return. The air is thick with the weight of their memories, and the darkness seems to swallow the light at the end of the corridor. A shiver runs down my spine, an involuntary reaction to the overwhelming sense of dread that permeates this place. It's as if the very walls are alive, whispering tales of horror and despair. The feeling is palpable, a cold, creeping sensation that seeps into my bones, making it impossible to shake off the fear. The air is heavy, cold. It feels like death itself has taken residence here. Dust coats every surface, a testament to the years of neglect and abandonment. Each breath I take is labored, as if the very atmosphere is trying to suffocate me. The silence is oppressive, broken only by the occasional creak of the old building settling. Rusted chains hang from the walls, remnants of a time when this place was alive with the sounds of suffering. They sway gently, moved by an unseen force, adding to the eerie ambience. The chains are a stark reminder of the cruelty that once took place here, their presence a haunting echo of the past. Each footstep echoes in the vast emptiness, a lonely sound that reverberates through the corridors. It's as if the building itself is amplifying the noise, making it impossible to ignore. The sound is both a comfort and a terror, a reminder that I am not alone in this forsaken place. Cells once filled with tormented souls now hold only shadows. The darkness within them is almost tangible, a living entity that seems to watch my every move. The cells are a stark reminder of the human suffering that took place here, their emptiness a testament to the passage of time and the inevitability of decay. The silence is deafening, broken only by the flapping of unseen wings. It's a sound that sends chills down my spine, a reminder that even in the absence of life, this place is far from empty. The wings beat a rhythm that echoes through the corridors, a haunting melody that adds to the overall sense of unease. The silence, once a comfort, now feels like a trap, a void that threatens to consume me whole. I set up my command center in the old warden's office. Cameras, sensors, and recording equipment gleam in the dim light. This is my sanctuary, my line of defense against the unknown. Night descends, darkness envelops the prison. The air grows colder, more oppressive. I can feel eyes on me, watching, waiting. Section 4. When the clock struck 12. The witching hour. The air crackles with energy. A blood-curdling scream echoes from the cell block. I grab my camera, my heart pounding. A cold spot washes over me. The temperature plummets. My breath hangs in the air. Something is here. I can feel it. Section 5. A night of whispers and shadows. The shadows dance. They twist and turn, creating eerie shapes on the walls. The room feels alive with an unsettling energy, as if the very air is charged with the presence of something otherworldly. Whispers slither through the darkness. They are faint, almost imperceptible, yet they send chills down my spine. It's as if the walls themselves are speaking, sharing secrets from beyond the grave. Each whisper seems to carry a story, a fragment of a life long gone. I hear my name called from the abyss. The voice is distant, echoing through the void, yet it feels so close, as if it's right next to me. It's a voice I don't recognize, yet it feels strangely familiar, like a forgotten memory resurfacing from the depths of my mind. My flashlight beam reveals nothing but dust and decay. The room is a relic of the past, frozen in time. Cobwebs hang from the ceiling and the air is thick with the scent of mildew. Every step I take stirs up a cloud of dust, making it hard to breathe. Objects move on their own. Doors slam shut. It's as if the house itself is alive, reacting to my presence. A chair slides across the floor and a picture frame falls from the wall. The sounds are sudden and jarring, breaking the silence of the night. I am surrounded by the unseen. I can feel their presence, watching me, following my every move. The air is thick with tension, and I can almost hear the faint sound of breathing, though I know I'm alone. It's a feeling of being constantly observed, never truly alone. Fear threatens to consume me. My heart races and my hands tremble. Every instinct tells me to run, to get out of this place, but I know I can't. I have to stay, to face whatever is lurking in the shadows. The fear is paralyzing, yet I force myself to move forward, but I push it down. I take a deep breath, steadying myself. I can't let fear control me. I have to stay focused, to keep my wits about me. I remind myself why I'm here, the purpose of my journey. It's not just about facing my fears, but about uncovering the truth. I will not back down. No matter how terrifying the night becomes, I am determined to see this through. I will confront the whispers and shadows, and I will emerge stronger for it. This is my test, my trial by darkness, and I will not be defeated. Section 6. The eyes in the darkness. I feel a presence behind me. Turning quickly, I see nothing, but the feeling persists. A cold, malevolent stare pierces the darkness. I catch a glimpse of movement in the mirror. A pair of eyes, glowing red, vanish as quickly as they appear. My heart races. I am not alone.